Prince Charles made a point of mentioning both Prince Harry and Prince William in the open letter he recently penned for Newsweek, royal commentator Jonathan Sacerdoti said. And this, he noted, marked a shift from what the Queen has done in her video messages delivered in November and December. Referring to the Prince of Wales's essay, the expert told Us Weekly, "That's certainly a shift from what the Queen did. The Queen has, now twice made speeches, where she mentioned the environment and the work that her husband Prince Philip had done. And the work that her son Prince Charles and his son Prince William have continued to do. But she didn't mention Prince Harry once in either of those speeches." The commentator stressed he didn't think the Queen's remarks were vindictive against Prince Harry. Rather, she only mentioned Prince William and Prince Charles while saying to be proud of the royals who had taken on the Duke of Edinburgh's environmental legacy because she was focusing her attention on the working side of the royal family. On the other hand, Charles was more inclusive in his op-ed. Mr. Sacerdoti continued, "Charles has made a point of mentioning both his sons. So, I think that's perhaps a peace offering, let's say in the court of public opinion, played out in a magazine, which appears to be the way that Meghan and Harry like to do things. So in a sense, he's making a peace offering, and he is doing it on their turf. That is, to say, in the public gaze." In his essay published on Tuesday, Prince Charles called for a military-style campaign to fight the climate crisis and protect the planet for generations to come. But he also spoke proudly about his family's long-standing commitment to the safeguard of Earth, which started 6 decades ago with Prince Philip. He wrote, 60 years ago, my late father identified the damage humankind was inflicting on the planet and helped to found the World Wildlife Fund. A decade later, when I first spoke publicly about the environment, many wondered if my sense of urgency was misplaced. That view has shifted in the intervening decades, though all too slowly, and, even today, lacks the urgency needed. As a father, I am proud that my sons have recognized this threat. Most recently, my elder son, William, launched the prestigious Earthshot Prize to incentivize change and help repair our planet over the next 10 years by identifying and investing in the technologies that can make a difference. And my younger son, Harry, has passionately highlighted the impact of climate change, especially in relation to Africa, and committed his charity to being net zero. This reference to both his sons marks a stark difference from what the Queen said in November, when she addressed delegates and world leaders at the beginning of COP26. In a video message released in lieu of her absence due to health issues, the monarch said, "It is a source of great pride to me that the leading role my husband played in encouraging people to protect our fragile planet, lives on through the work of our eldest son Charles and his eldest son William. I could not be more proud of them." Similarly, the Queen only mentioned her firstborn and the Duke of Cambridge during her Christmas broadcast when recalling her family's commitment to the planet. She said, "He was also an early champion of taking seriously our stewardship of the environment. And I am proud beyond words that his pioneering work has been taken on and magnified by our eldest son Charles and his eldest son William, admirably supported by Camilla and Catherine, most recently at the COP Climate Change Summit in Glasgow." In addition, royal fans have said that Prince Charles needs Prince Harry more than ever after extending an olive branch to his son yesterday. People on Twitter were quick to react to the olive branch, with many suggesting that it isn't enough on Charles' behalf and that the father needs his son. One person joked, "He needs less of an olive branch and more of a birch branch." Another fumed, "I keep being confused by Prince Charles offering an olive branch to Prince Harry. He should be wishing Prince Harry offers him an olive branch emo. Harry should tell him where to shove his olive branch," another jibed. A fourth said, "I wonder who finally opened Charles' eyes in realizing Harry was never his rival? He needs Harry more than ever." One said, "Only a fool will set to sea on a sinking ship, and that is exactly what Charlie is doing. Whatever he would like to think, Harry is that sinking ship." According to one royal expert, yesterday's olive branch could have greater significance than is initially obvious. Royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliam has said that Charles' nod to Harry may delay the publishing of the Duke of Sussex's upcoming tell-all memoir, which is expected to cover the relationship between father and son. He told, "I think if you offer an olive branch it's only reasonable to expect something in return. I would have thought that some form of either postponement of the autobiography, or indeed some form of clarification as to when or what years it will cover, can be expected."